Man, shout out to all my people who don't need a man or a woman to know their self-worth. You know, they don't need to spend all the money. Someone to show them love and compassion. And relationships are overrated, man. Happy Valentine's Day, guys.
It's hard to believe.
I'm standing in a timeless street.
What all started with a letter, a hot tub, and a diner could turn into this.
Lara Jean, Song, Covey. Will you go to prom with me?
Yes, of course.
All right, so to all the boys, always and forever. This is the third part of a trilogy. I believe there are only 3 books. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert on To All the Boys. But so if you haven't seen the first film or the second film, they're both on Netflix. They're both good. And I definitely recommend them. You know, if you're watching this, you're into romantic comedies. You know, it's like high school romantic comedies, but I think they're good. So if you want to go check them out, go do that, and then come back here after you've seen the third one, and then you can watch this review. But it's you know, at this point you have Lara Jean and Peter. They're on the final stretch of their senior year at high school, and they're getting ready for prom, but they're also getting ready to pick, you know, their college. Peter has already been accepted through his scholarship for lacrosse to Stanford, and so they made a plan that they were going to go to Stanford together. So Lara Jean is waiting to see her results as far as her application goes to Stanford. And things might not go as according to plan. I'm not saying it doesn't. No spoilers here. You know, I understand that there's movies where just everything goes according to plan, and you know, 30 minutes and that's it. Does she get accepted, and does she go to Stanford with Peter, live happily ever after, get married, have kids? That's possible. Does something else happen? Totally possible. It could have happened. Don't even remember, to be honest. Not even sure. So you can't ask me because I'm not sure. Can you save 15% or more on car insurance for Geico? I just see that in commercials. I've never asked. Is it possible? It's possible. Anyways, guys. You know, listen. The film is good. I thought the film was good. And I understand the guy that plays Peter, Nate or whatever, the incredibly handsome guy that I totally am not jealous of at all. I think he is in a lot of bad films. Or I can't even say that because I haven't seen a lot of films that he's been in, and I've liked the To All the Boys series, and he's been in those. He's not like a phenomenal actor, and it's not like I couldn't see anyone else in his place of this character, but I don't think he's bad. I don't think so far. I saw one of his other films, or I mean like 3/4 of it. It's one of the only films I couldn't finish, called, it was something about a dating app. I don't know, I'm not even sure. I think you guys need to slow down a little bit. It's the same thing kind of with Robert Pattinson. He's literally one of the best actors working today. He's phenomenal. But if you would have just watched Twilight, same thing. It would have been like he's just probably this handsome guy that they're using in a flick that's mostly demographic, probably females, and so, you know. But that doesn't mean he's bad. I haven't seen him in anything where I think he has a real shot of being good or bad. I don't think he's gotten a fair shot. I don't really know if he even cares to get a fair shot at like an actual, like, well-made, maybe Oscar-running film or something like that. So as far as that goes, I just want to get that out of the way. I don't think he's a bad actor on these films. I think he does good. I think this actually shows a lot more emotion than he's shown in other films, and that's just due to writing. Obviously, in this one, they added a little more for him to get emotional about, and he does well. So I don't, anyone that says he's a bad actor, I think you guys need to, chill a little bit, because he hasn't chosen anything where I think you put Denzel as Peter in this. I don't think it's going to be any better. Like, I personally, he did great with what he was given, and the film is what it is for what it is. It's he did good. Anyway, I felt like I spent way too much time on that. Let's move on. I do think this was the weakest of the three. I liked the first one the most. The second one I thought was a close second. And then I think this one started to fall off, which follows the pattern of sequels and especially trilogies that happens. There's not too much for me to say. I think this was a good conclusion to the trilogy as long as there's only three. I really don't think there should be more. Can I think of a scenario where there's a fourth? Sure. I think that I feel like that's as much as I can say. I know it's not a lot. You know, the acting is the same as the first and the second if you've seen those. I think it's just slightly weaker, but also, you know, if you're in high school coming to the end, I could see this and you're in a relationship, I could see this hitting close to home. Even if you're not in a relationship, I get the nostalgia, the high school ending, prom nostalgia feeling watching this film. So I think this will take you back a little bit. You have the girl who plays Kitty. I'm not sure what her name is, but same thing as the other films where I feel like some of the jokes were just kind of reaching, but then sometimes it was funny. And she has like a little subplot here with her own kind of romance going on that I feel like that was kind of weird. You could have just left that out completely. But yeah, if you enjoyed the first one, you enjoy the second one, you'll enjoy this one. That's all I can really say about this one. I can also say go ahead and wait for the next review. I still need to do a review on the Trial of the Chicago 7. I saw Judas and the Black Messiah. So I'm going to do a review on that one too, so look out for that. If you enjoy these reviews, if you could subscribe, that'd be great. A lot of motivation for me, and it helps me a lot. And then hit the notification buttons if you want to know when those videos come out. Leave a like, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Catch To All the Boys, Always and Forever on Netflix now, and have a happy time.